Alright guys, welcome back to WinderpMC's Minecraft Let's Play. And what I'm going to do for the first part of this episode is I'm going to go collect the resin off of my rubber trees because I need a little bit more rubber. Actually, before I do that, let's cook up 6 more of this. Let's get another piece of coal. There we go. And now let's go harvest this stuff. There's one. Also, I haven't actually came out and cleaned the leaves. I haven't actually played this world since I last recorded, so doesn't look like there's any rubber. Oh, there's one up there, of course. Can I get it from here? Yes, I can. You do not want to do that, by the way, guys. I just caused it to never respawn. That was a bad... I didn't really mean to do it, but... whatever. It was annoying having to go up there anyway. Really? No rubber? This is a really bad run. Plant another one. I need dirt. I was trying to cheap out and use wood, and then I realized that wouldn't work. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. I do have some bone meal, so I'll just bone meal these real quick. Anyways, this is good for now. Managed to get 9. I will fix this hole eventually, by the way, guys. For now, I'm just way too lazy. I want to get some machines going first. Alright, did we get our rubber? Yes, we did. We're going to need 6 insulated. We're going to need 1 refined iron and a few redstones. And then we can do something like this. Then we can make another machine block. And then we need 4 of these guys. There we go. The crafting recipe is this for the extractor. And the extractor is the first machine I usually like to make. It basically allows you to triple your rubber income. Instead of smelting down your resin, you'll put it in the extractor and you'll get 3 rubber instead of 1. And also, I'm going to fix my cabling a little bit because last episode I wasn't really thinking. I don't need this cable in between the bat box and the generator. I hope I get it back. Yes, I did. Awesome. But anyways, we'll do something along the lines of that. Get our cables back. And then we can just do something. We're going to have to go 1 up. There we go. And then we can place our extractor right here. Actually, I may have to fuel it. I'm not sure how the bat box would. Well, the bat box should have worked. Oh, I forgot I just deleted it. It doesn't have any power in it. That would explain. Anyways, let's get a few stacks of coal. No, 7 should be good. Let's fuel our generator. Let me turn the volume down for you guys. Huh. Industrial Craft 2 volume is really buggy, by the way, guys. Oh man, I hate the rain. Unfortunately, still no sheep, so I may go do that now. I may actually go look for some sheep. And like I said, the volume is really buggy. The volume levels do not like to save on Industrial Craft 2 machines. There we go. But as you can see, it's converting my sticky resin into rubber. 3 rubber. So instead of getting 1, I'm getting 3 now. And the next machine I want to build is, I'm going to need more refined iron actually. Let's take, do 20. I plan on upgrading to electro furnaces this episode also, so I don't have to waste coal every time I want to smelt something. Rubber's cooking along nice and easy. Alright, let's go look for sheep again. Wolves. I mean, I've been looking for sheep since I've started this Let's Play, and I just cannot find any. If this isn't one, I'll just stop recording and then I'll start recording again if I do manage to find one. Oh, this is another wolf. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Hallelujah. Please be 3 of them? No, there isn't, so I'm going to have to make shears. And I don't think I can. Please work with refined iron. It doesn't. Alright, so let's just cross our fingers and hope that this guy gives us 2. No, 1. Oh, there's another one over there. I think I saw one. Yes, I did. I've never been more happy in my life to find sheep. I don't think colored will work. I think they have to all be the same color wool. Run away from the zombie. Where's that other one I saw over here? It's a pig. Another pig. There he is. Alright. Let's head back to our house. So happy to finally have a bed. Alright guys, I just crafted my bed, so I'm going to place it down right about... here's okay. And this is a mod I'm using. It is called Somnia, and what it will do is it will actually simulate the world around me while I sleep. Unfortunately, due to fraps, it's simulating really slow at about 2x. Without fraps, I can get upwards of 25x. So the world's going on around me, but it's going 25 times faster when I'm sleeping. In this case, only 2 times because I'm recording. But I really enjoy using this mod. It basically allows you to, instead of having to wait, 10-15 minutes for your iron to smelt when you're still using these horrible furnaces, you can just sleep. What did I want to do? Okay. I wanted to get refined iron. And now the refined iron will be cooking up faster. So I'm going to stop recording, so this will go up, and then I'll start recording again when I wake up. Alright guys, the refined iron is done. And what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to make a machine block. Also want to get my rubber out of the machine. Also, now that I have an extractor, I can take all my, my rubber wood. I can extract rubber out of that, which is nice. How am I doing on energy? There we go. Alright, I'm doing okay. 22,000 EU. Alright, and now I want to make a... Do I have any redstone? Okay. Need some more cables. And let's just surround that with rubber. Gonna make another electronic circuit. And we'll also need this. I believe the recipe is something along the lines of this. Let me look it up, and not enough items. No, it's the extractor. To cobblestone, okay. Where'd my flint go? Ah, there it is. And there we go. This is also a really cool machine. And what this machine allows me to do is basically double my ore income. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a stack of iron, And I'm going to plop it right in there. Also, I'm going to give my generator some more fuel. It's nighttime. Yes, it is nighttime. As you guys can see, one of my resin spots have respawned. I'm going to have to go collect that in the morning. Also, what I wanted to show you guys is one of these equals 2 of these. So 1 iron ore is giving me 2 iron dust. And what the dust can basically be smelted into an ingot. So by macerating your ores, you're getting double ore income. So it's always worth macerating. Even if it takes a little while and it's an extra step, it uses some power, you're doubling your ores. There's never not a reason to not to do this. But also, while I wait, I think I'm going to build one more machine today. And what I want is the electronic maybe? Furnace? Here it is.
Page from Why You Mad?
Oh, sorry, that was my ventrilo. Let me just mute it. And we're going to need an iron furnace, which is just a furnace surrounded by iron, and an electric circuit. So I can build this circuit right now. And then an iron furnace. I was trying to remember if I had any or not. I really do hope refined iron works. No, it does not. Alright, so I'm going to need to get some normal iron bars, so I'll start recording again when I smelt some up. Alright guys, just took my iron. And now let's make the iron furnace. And then now we can do something along the lines of this. And I'm really running low on redstone. I'm going to have to go start mining again soon. I got 7. And this is my new furnace. Let's get rid of these horrible, inefficient furnaces. And this guy's going to be smelting all our stuff now. Let's take some ore out of you. And then this guy runs off electricity. He'll run off the power I give this, which is a lot more efficient than feeding each individual furnace coal. And as you can see, it functions a lot faster. I think it's about 25% faster than a normal furnace. And there is also a step up from this furnace, but I'm a little far away from getting that. So, next thing I think I'm going to go do is I think I'm going to hit the mines, as I need to get a few diamond. I need to get 3 diamond. But before I do that, I'm going to set up a whole bunch of ore for maceration. And then, yeah, I think I'm going to want to macerate some copper or tin. Probably copper. Alright, I'm going to simulate the world a little bit to help speed this up, but unfortunately, Fraps likes to cap it out at 2x. As you can see, I just went from 13 to 2. But when I'm not recording, I can get up to 25, so it's a huge difference. Alright guys, so I was trying to clear out my inventory, and then I realized this chest is getting way too full. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to want to make another double chest. And I want to have a valuable chest and a... I'm 2 wood off. A valuable chest and a junk chest. That's just for now. I like doing a lot more complicated systems in the future, but we don't really have that option at the moment. And we'll put him right here. Then we can take all our ores. Gold, redstone, not you. I think that's everything valuable. Then we can just put our junk in here. That seems pretty nice. As you guys can see, I'm macerating some copper, and I'm also smelting that iron dust. So I think it's time to go mine, as I need a few diamonds. So I'm most likely going to make a... No. I don't know how I'm going to get back down into my mine shaft. Kind of forgot about that. Whatever. This will work for now. But anyway, guys, I'm sure you guys don't want to watch me strip mine for 20 minutes to look for diamonds, but I'll start recording again if I do anything interesting or find anything interesting. Here, guys, just hit some diamond. I actually haven't been mining for that long. I've been mining for about 5-10 minutes. Now let's hope it's a vein of 3 or more. Yes, it is. Awesome. Alright, guys, I don't like hanging around lava, especially with my new acquired diamonds, so I'm just going to mine this and get out of here. That's all I needed anyway. I'm going to have to come back to this lava in a little while, though. Also, I'm going to be able to show you guys a new WinderpMC's item with these diamonds. So I'll start recording again when I get back to my base. Alright, guys, now I'm back to the base. I'm going to build the item I was talking to you guys about. I went ahead and built myself an electric circuit and a battery, because you guys have already seen the recipes for those. And I'm going to build this. This is a mining drill, but I'm also going to surround it in diamond. Now I get a diamond tip mining drill. And basically this is my pickaxe now. It will never break, but it does run off energy. Unfortunately, what I'm going to need to do is break this to get easier access to my bat box. Get a bit of coal, which I'm running low of. Also running low on redstone, which is not good. Let's stop macerating these for a little while. I'll be right back when this is finished cooking. Alright, guys, a diamond drill can hold 10,000 EU of power. So we're just going to charge this thing right up. As you can see, it's taking EU out of my bat box. And then we're going to need a bucket of water. And with WinderpMC's, you can make buckets out of tin. So I'm going to have to go look for some water. And there's some up here, thanks to my awesome map. And then we're going to head back down to the cave with lava, as we need to get obsidian. So when I get there, I'll start recording. Alright, guys, I'm back at the lava pool. Unfortunately, I do not see any redstone, because I'm also going to need redstone for this build. But I'm just going to turn it all into obsidian. And I'm going to start mining it with my diamond drill. This is just for, if there is any lava underneath me, then, you know, the water will keep me good. I need about 10 obsidian. So this should be more than enough. As you can see, the water saved me right there. I would have died if I did not place that water. Alright, well, I'm sure you guys don't want to watch this, so I'll start recording it when I have it. Guys, I was mining around this obsidian, and I managed to find redstone. Redstone is exactly what I need right now. So let's try to make it over here without killing ourselves. And of course, it's going to be placed in a really annoying location. Huh. There we go, this should work. Awesome. Man, this is a really cool cave. I'm gonna have to explore this. Uh-oh. Oh, hi there. I'm running away now. Anyways, I got what I came for, so I'm gonna head back up to the base and I can start doing some cool things. Alright guys, just got back up to the base, and you're probably wondering why I gathered this obsidian. Well, I need to go to the nether. So I'm gonna need some flint and steel. I have some flint right here. Do I have some iron right here? I just clean my inventory a little bit. I need you, I need you. There we go. Anyways, there we go. Alright. Now to figure out where to place this nether portal. And of course, it's nighttime. I'll start recording again when I wake up. Hey guys, sorry about that. I was recording me building my obsidian portal, but I got interrupted. So you guys didn't really miss out on much. I just woke up, came over here, and decided I would build it on top of this little hill. I build mine a lot differently than other people build theirs. I just like to cheap out on the obsidian. Fortunately, I need another piece of grass, though. Actually, maybe a few. Sorry about that, I got interrupted again. But anyways, we have the nether portal done, and let's light it. Alright, before I go in, I'm going to want to store a few of my valuable items. Such as, I only need one of you. I don't want to bring you. Or you. Let's make an emerald sword. Before I go, I'm going to harvest my rubber. I'm sure you guys don't want to watch this again, so I'll start recording it before I enter the portal. Alright guys, I just harvested 11 more resin, so I'm just going to stick that in my extractor. There we go, I think we're all set. Don't need you. And we're gonna head to the nether. I don't need to be there very long. I'm just gonna get some glowstone dust and run away. Ooh, this is a good nether spawn. There's some glowstone up there, but I don't think... Okay, yeah, this is a lot more reasonable. Ow. Huh. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna get some netherrack. A lot better. Also, I have a lot more plans for the nether in the future, such as a power plant. I'm going to suck all the lava out of the oceans, or the lava lakes, and I'm going to use it to make power out of geothermal energy. I really hate these things. I'm going to punch him and run. Actually, no, I'm going to fight him. I need some pork chops anyway. Ow. No pork chops? Okay. Alright. Good amount of glowstone. Stupid industrial craft machines. Alright. And now we can build the item that I've been wanting to get ever since I started this Let's Play. No, we can't. I lied. We're gonna need some seeds, some saplings, sugar canes, and a bucket of water, actually. Can't run, so this is gonna suck. Should be a little lake over here. Yes, there is. Alright, now I can head back to the house. Free rubber? Why not? Might as well start recording again when I get ready to build this item. Alright guys, let's start building what we said we were going to build. If I do this recipe, this is a recipe from EquivalentExchange, I can get a slime ball. And with the slime ball, I can now build a philosopher stone. This guy is awesome. If I charge him up by pressing V, I get this if I press C. This is a transmutation table. I can basically use this to convert items to other items. Let me take out a stack of cobble. Let's take out all our cobble. Cobble is a really useless resource, you know, you get tons of it. So why not trade this in for something better? For example, let's get some... Sorry, I'm just trying to remember the... There we go. Clay. There we go. Now I got some clay. What can we turn clay into? Huh. Okay, yeah, six clay equals 1 iron. So we just made 8 iron from that cobblestone. And I have a lot of awesome ideas for using this. In fact, next episode I'm probably going to start on my diamond factory, because that's what's really holding me back right now. Diamonds. So let's just make some more iron. Alright, that's good for now. Also, I'm also going to macerate this gold. Sorry about that. I can't control that, unfortunately. And we're just going to sleep while that macerates. So I'll start recording again when that's done. Alright, so I just woke up hungry, but the gold did finish macerating. So now we're going to smelt that all into bars. Also, another cool thing is I'm going to turn my... Do I have any food? No food? Well, we're going to have to do this the hard way. Let's take some cobble. And let's look for raw pork chops over here. Or some type of food. There we go. Now what we can do with this, we can turn iron into food. I just got 17 raw pork chops. Now, I don't feel like cooking it, so I'm going to see if I can turn it into... bread's okay. So I just turned iron into bread. How's this? Alright, let's put our rubber in here. Put our junk in here. Alright, I'm going to wait for this to finish. Alright, so this just finished. And what I can do now is I can turn my gold into diamond. I don't have a real use for gold yet, but I do have a real use for diamond. So 4 gold equals 1 diamond. 5 diamonds. Actually 6. Whoops. Alright, yeah, that works. You can see diamond. I can turn diamond into a whole bunch of cool things. Such as block of gold, but I don't want to do that. Alright, so I think this is a good wrapping up point. I don't want to cram too many things into one episode. So I think next episode we'll start on the diamond factory, which is going to be basically a cobblestone factory, turning cobblestone into diamonds. And yeah, I'll see you guys next episode. Thanks for watching.